going ahead, if we see what is one health, what our Vedas or what our Ved says about this. So it is very clearly demarcated that people make fun of Indian that we called a river as mother, or we called dharti as mother, but actually it has been inculcated in our culture when we talk about earth is my mother. So it is giving in Atharva Ved, which is one of the four Vedas. It says Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Pritvyaha, Arthat, which means earth is my mother and I am her son. So it clearly, so it is not like only the meaning of shlok that we should understand that earth is my mother and I am his son. But what this deeply means? This deeply means that the persons who have written these Veda or who have envisioned all of these mantra, they are actually very far-sighted people. They are not narrow-minded people. When we talk about earth is my mother and I am his son, which clearly explains that actually I have to only take which is required for my survival from this earth. It is not that I have to exploit it for the in the name of industrialization or in the name of modernization. It is not like that. So it is clearly explicitly says that Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Pratyava. Earth is my mother and I am his son. The second shlok also, which comes from Taittiriya Samhita, one of the Upanishad, it says that Bhumir Bhumna Samudra Samudra Venanta Arikasham, which means the earth with its vastness, the ocean as the ocean, the atmosphere is between, each plays its part in sustaining life. So we all know that we depend on our survival, whether it is ocean, whether it is earth, or whether it is atmosphere. So it is clearly saying that earth with its vastness, the ocean as the ocean, and the atmosphere in between, each has their role in sustaining the life. So when we talk about sustainability, when we talk about equitability, so sustainability automatically comes when we live in harmony with nature. Whenever we have tried to exploit nature, so again then nature has harmed, nature has returned that back to us. So we should understand that all these things there is mentioned, and the beauty of the Indian wisdom or Indian text is that it tries to teach us that we have to live with harmony. We should always be in peace. So in peace means that peace has to be within, that has peace to be outside. So when we are in peace inside, that means the peace inside means that we are not hungry or we are not exploiting the resources only for our entertainment. Inner peace means satisfaction. Inner peace means contentment. But if the inner peace is now gone, so if there is no inner peace, there is no question of the outer peace. So inner peace is when we do meditation, when we do any type of spiritual practice which makes us feel happy. So when that inner peace comes, automatically our tendency of exploitation and overusing the other people, maybe in terms of monetary gains, maybe in terms of personal gains, or maybe in terms of industrial gains, that tendency will automatically fade away, that tendency will automatically go away from us mind. So this shlok which we chant at multiple times talks about the peace. So what is this shlok? This is Antariksha Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Apa Shanti, Aushadaya Shanti, Vanaspataya Shanti, Vishwadeva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvam Shanti, Shanti Reva Shanti, Sama Santi Redi, which means the peace should come to sky, the peace to atmosphere, peace to earth, peace to water, peace to herbs, peace to trees, peace to all God, peace to Brahma, peace to all, peace indeed, may peace come to me. So you see, this is taken from Yajurveda. So here this shlok is explicitly saying that peace should come to herbs, peace should come to trees, peace should come to water, peace should come to earth, peace should come to sky, peace should come to atmosphere. So we are talking about peace. So what is this peace? So some may say that it is just like peace of, so it is not peace of inner peace. This peace we are talking about, again, when we try to live in harmony with all our surroundings, with all my ecosystem, and taking only what is required for my sustainability. It is not like taking overusing of the natural resources, exploiting the other minerals, exploiting other things. So whenever we have tried to disrupt the routine or life cycle of the natural resources or the nature, we see a lot of things are going out of our hand. Now we talk about climate change, we talk about climate resilience. So why this climate change is coming? We are talking about this average temperature will rise in certain coastal areas. It is there all in danger. Our glaciers are melting. We talk about green zone, ozone layer depletion, and lot of other things. So all these things you see will automatically come if we are trying to understand that how that peace can be provided to all the different natural components, whether it is earth, whether it is water, whether they are natural resources, whether they are trees, whether they are shrubs. So we continuously chant this mantra, and we actually doing so with some practical implication, not just for the saying saying. Next shlok again, which is taken from Rigved, which says that God performs yajna with seasonal order. So means, it is very well described in our ancient literatures. So this says, retena deva ritubhi adharvam yagnam tanvate, which means the God performs the sacrificial rite in harmony with the natural order and seasons. So whatever even the gods are doing, or whatever rituals they are doing, it is in harmony with the nature and as per the seasons. So again, now we see in the habit, I don't know about the new generation, but when we talk about even 20 to 30 years back, we used to get vegetables and fruits which are prominent in that particular season only. But now if you go to market, you can find the vegetables and fruits which are supposed to be there in winter are also available in summer, and which are need to be available in summer are also available in winter, which means each fruit, each vegetable is available throughout 12 months in across, maybe in malls or maybe in different big shopping complexes or even in the local markets. So which clearly indicates that we have actually chosen our choices of food. Earlier the choices of food is according to season, according to requirement. So when we take something which is for in winters we require more energy in the terms of to storage of fat or other things, or our body requirements are different in different season. But when we take all type of food at all months or all seasons, so it will automatically harm us in the form of different diseases which we call as lifestyle diseases, whether there is stroke, whether they are non-communicable diseases, whether it is diabetes, or maybe a lot of other things which will involve the involvement of kidney, involvement of liver. So all these things are coming when we are actually not following the fruits or vegetables, because when we see that these fruits and vegetables are available throughout, so they are not naturally prepared. We are giving some extra hormones, or we are giving some extra conditions where they can thrive, survive and flourish, and then they are available into the market with all type of fertilizers, all type of other chemicals being added to it. So that's why we see that why our older people used to say that we should eat this food in this particular season, we should eat this food in this particular season, so that we always remain healthy, and also the nature gives the chance of that particular plant or that particular tree to thrive into that season, so that it can be harvested in the next season. Now this, when we talk about in my class, is a segment 3, so there is a separate department even now recognized by the government of India, which we called as Ayush, in which all our ancient traditions, apart from medical Western science, allopathy, which includes Ayurveda, which includes Unani, which includes homeopathy, which includes yoga, which includes Siddha, all these things are now have a separate department. So when we talk about how our Ayurveda and the ecological wisdom, which was already there in our ancient wisdom, how we talk about it. So there is one text which called as Charak Samhita, in which lot of Ayurvedic disease, how they are, all the disease, their cause, their remedies, everything is mentioned. So in Charak Samhita it is said that the body is Purusha and the universe and Loka are similar in structure and function. So when we talk about our body or when we talk about universe, so if you compare, for example, if you compare our human brain, so our human brain is made of millions and billions of neurons, or even a single cell performs individually. Similarly, that same structure is actually replica of outside universe. If you see the universe, again there are billions of stars, there are billions of nebula. When we talk about dark energy, when we talk about black holes, when we talk about quarks, all these things when we talk about, so actually it is actually the exact replica of universe which we find in each individual cell of our body. So this is very clearly explained that how the outer universe and our inner body are actually in sync or in harmony with all that is existing outside is actually inside. So if we understand that simple principle, that if we disturb anything outside, we will automatically disturb inside, then we are able to solve this problem of what we call by different names, or climate change or all these things. Next it is mentioned in Linga Purana, which means that as is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm. So if we consider microcosm as an individual cell or as an individual entity, the macrocosm is outside universe or outside environment with which I as a human being or I as a person interact. So that macrocosm can be the entire city, that macrocosm can be the entire forest, and that microcosm is me, that microcosm is individual entity, or that macrocosm is inside, is an individual cell which interacts with different macrocosm inside the body. So that is up to you to demarcate between microcosm and macrocosm. But what Linga Purana says is that Yat Pinde Tat Brahmande, which means what is in the body is in the cosmos, which means that what is inside the body is actually representatable outside the body also. So again it is in sync with my previous shloka, which says as Lok Purusha Samya Siddhanta, which means the body, Purusha and nature, Lok, are actually similar.